new review today. So before I get started, I say this at the beginning of almost every one of my videos. These are my opinions. I am very honest about and authentic about how I feel about a wig and pros and cons. So I love to share that. And I think a lot of you appreciate that honesty and transparency. This wig was gifted to me from WigShe. And this is actually the third wig that they've gifted to me. And if you've watched any of my previous reviews about their wigs, they've always been very, very honest. I actually did a follow-up on one of them at least. So I'm here today with another review for them. I will say off the bat, they changed their packaging. I don't know how long ago, but I love it. It's really pretty. It used to be a green box. And then inside, of course, they send a little thank you, which is lovely. And they send a wig grip, which I don't use, but that's okay. I appreciate them sending it. A new bag, a little dust bag for your wig. So let's talk about the wig. So if you watched any of my previous reviews from WigShe, the first one, I had a lot of constructive feedback for them. I really felt like it needed some work, like it needed to get the knots bleached, blah, 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 but I've already gone through that. The second wig was so much better. And then like the knots were better. I did adjust the color a little, but the fit was great on the cap. So there had been improvements. So with this wig, they reached out and said, you know, can we send you a wig and, you know, let us know what you think. So I did, and I'm going to share with everyone here. So got this wig. I had requested an ashy blonde with a dark root. Well, they delivered. It is an incredibly ashy blonde. It's almost teetering on silver. If you can see, oh yeah, that's good light. I do have my ring light on, of course, no filter, but I have my ring light on because I really want you to be able to see the color. It's almost like a salt, silvery salt and brown mix. I'm not mad at it. I think it's a very interesting color. Yeah, it's super ashy. Even the brown is super ashy. So let's start with the cap. You know, basic cap inside. They did ask me if I wanted some silicone. I never say no to silicone because I don't have any hair, so it's kind of nice. So wefted back. It does have the extended nape with the silicone here. Love that. That's so great. You have your adjusters, which I didn't put in the little tabs, but that's okay. That's okay. Your ear tabs, which again have silicone. I love that. Lace top. You can see I've already gone ahead and cut the lace on that, although didn't do a very good job there, but that's okay. So that is the cap, your basic cap. Density, I would say, is probably 130, maybe 140. It's not super thin. So let's put her on. This is a small cap. She fits me perfectly like a small cap. The part's a little off on this, but I literally took it out of the box. It's been sitting in the box. I haven't done anything with it aside from cut the lace. So you can see it's incredibly ashy. And you know, I don't mind it actually. It's kind of interesting. So let's just talk first about the hair quality. So something to keep in mind with WigShe is that they are budget wigs. So if you're expecting this wig to be like, you know, a higher end wig that you get like Highline or tresses or, you know, whatever, you know, a $1,500 to $2,000 wig, the hair quality is not the same. This hair actually feels pretty good. It's softer, a little bit, like wispy, if that makes sense, but it feels pretty good. So what I would like to do is after this video, I'm going to wash it to take some of this curl out. I'd like to see how it is in its natural dried state, but let's talk about, you know, everything else before. Cap feels good. Sizing is good. Knots are good. I did request bleached knots. They're actually really well bleached. Here, not so much, but I don't care about that because I don't wear my hair back or up at all. So let's do, I know everyone's going to ask about an ear tuck. Ear tuck feels really good. You can see that's the rooting. I do like that dark rooting. I think it's kind of pretty and it's like an ashier brown, a little dark, but it's pretty. So yeah, ear tuck is good. You can definitely tuck, no issues. Putting it up, because I know some people will ask about putting it up. I would imagine this is fine to put up. So let's go ahead and do it. And I never put my hair up. So it's like, this is like a toddler trying to use their hands for the first time. So I'll just put it in a bun so you can see what it looks like up. So yeah, I feel like it probably goes up fine. I don't know, you tell me. So yeah, so wispy hair quality. The only thing I thought that was interesting was there's bangs on one side and not on the other. And I don't know if that's because maybe they were thinking, oh, if you do it this way, you can just have that. But obviously I do wear my hair in the center part, so I will just trim up this side to match. But other than that, I mean, she's pretty. Again, you know, cap feels good. Hair quality is probably mid-ish quality. Feels soft. I'm very curious about after I wash it and see, you can see that the curl is pulling out kind of easy. So I'm assuming when I wash it, it's going to go pretty straight and I'm not going to get a whole lot of texture in it, which is fine. Cap, like I said, feels really good. Definitely feels like a true small. I do like that extra bit of silicone. It's nice. Color is very interesting. It's very different than anything I've seen or had. And if you're looking for a budget wig, this may be a very good option for you. I know in my previous reviews, I talked about the lasting quality. So my first one from WigShe that I wore probably moderately, lasted about a year, maybe just under, maybe if I remember correctly. And the hair just got super, like tangly because it's that, you know, mid quality. But I mean, she looks great. And if you're on a budget, you know, I think that this is worth it. In that capacity, unless you want to save up for something that's higher end. And, but if you need something now and it's like a tie over, you know, not a bad option, not a bad option. So negatives, I haven't lived with it enough to have any right off the bat negatives. Let me pick some just because I want to be totally transparent. I don't love these knots here, but that's super, super picky. Like super picky. The hair quality is okay. So that's a con to me. Like I would love for it to be a little bit better. But length is good. It's probably about 24 inches maybe. And then cap fits great. That's probably the biggest. The first wig I got from them, the cap was huge on a small, and like they've made so many improvements to the cap. And actually the second wig I got from them, they had asked me if I wanted silicone and you could see the silicone lines. They took that out and just put it on here and here. And I love that. Like that feels great to me, because I don't have any hair. So it's like a nice reinforcement. But tell me what you think in the comments. I'm going to fix that bang, give her a wash, and then I will report back and see what I think. But yeah, you know, if you're looking for something budget friendly, I don't think that this is an awful option. I think it could be a good option for you.